You are known as the chicken of the sea, the most generic, mass-produced biological product on the planet. Humans love you because you are cheap, tasteless, and impossible to kill. But your life is a filthy, crowded nightmare from day one. Your story likely begins in a muddy, stagnant, overpopulated pond, not a beautiful coral reef. When your mother lays you as an egg, she does not hide you in the sand. She picks you up. You spend the first weeks of your existence trapped inside your mother's mouth. It is dark, slimy, and claustrophobic. You are jammed in there with hundreds of your unhatched siblings. Your mother cannot eat while she holds you. She slowly starves. Becoming weak and irritable, you wiggle inside her jaw, a constant annoyance to a starving parent. If she gets too stressed, her instinct snaps. She might swallow you whole. Your first predator is your own mother. When she finally spits you out, you realize the world is disgusting. The water is green, murky, and smells of chemical waste. You are a tilapia. You are nature's vacuum cleaner. You were designed to eat trash, algae, and decay. In the wild, this is a survival skill. In a fish farm, it is a curse. You are forced to live in your own filth. Thousands of your siblings are crammed next to you. Personal space does not exist. You cannot swim freely. You can only bump and scrape against other slimy bodies day and night. The oxygen levels drop low. You gasp at the surface, trying to breathe, but the air is thick with the smell of ammonia. The ammonia from the waste burns your gills. Every breath is painful. Then comes the magic food. The humans throw brown pellets into the water. You eat them greedily, starving for nutrients, not knowing they are laced with drugs. Farmers want male tilapia because they grow bigger and faster, so they feed you testosterone hormones. If you were born female, your body is chemically forced to become male against nature's will. You lose your natural identity to become a meat product. Your internal organs twist and change. Your liver works overtime to process the chemicals. You grow unnaturally fast, your body swelling like a balloon. If you are not on a farm, you are likely an invasive species. Humans put you in rivers where you don't belong. The native fish hate you. You eat everything: their food, their eggs, their plants. You are the unwanted guest. That ruins the party. You destroy the ecosystem just by existing. You dig up the riverbed to make nests, turning clear water into unbreathable mud. Because you are a pest, humans try to poison you. They dump chemicals in the river to wipe out your kind. Back on the farm, the overcrowding gets worse. Parasites thrive in the dirty water, sea lice attach to your face. They eat away at your skin and eyes. You itch constantly, but you have no hands to scratch. You go insane from the irritation. You rub your body violently against the rough concrete walls of the tank until you bleed. The open wounds get infected by the filthy water. You rot while you are still alive. Cannibalism becomes a daily reality. If a fish dies next to you, don't mourn. You eat it. You tear chunks off your dead brother because you have no other choice. You eat the waste of the fish above you. You breathe the waste of the fish around you. You are literally made of recycled waste. One day, the water level starts to drop. The pumps turn on. Panic sets in. The pond is drained. 1 million fish are forced into a smaller and smaller puddle of mud. You thrash violently, suffocating in the sludge, crushing each other in a frenzy of fear. You are scooped up by a giant net. The pressure of thousands of bodies breaks your fins. You are dumped onto a conveyor belt. The factory lights are blinding. The noise of machinery is deafening. You are not killed instantly. That would be too merciful for a cheap fish. You are thrown into an ice slurry, a tank of freezing salt water. The cold hits you like a hammer. It burns your skin instantly. Your blood slows down, but your brain stays awake. You are fully conscious. You can feel everything, but you cannot move. You lie there, paralyzed in the dark, crushed by the weight of your frozen brothers. You suffocate slowly. It takes 20 minutes to die, 20 minutes of silent screaming, or perhaps you are sold alive at a wet market. You sit in a tiny bucket with barely enough water to cover your gills. A customer points at you, a hand grabs you, you feel the dry air hit your scales, you are lifted up, you see the wooden club coming down. A loud crack, the lights go out, your misery is finally over, but your legacy is not noble. You are not a majestic tuna or a powerful shark. You are a boneless, skinless filet sold for $3 a pound. You are covered in heavy breadcrumbs to hide your muddy, chemical taste. People eat you not because they want to, but because they can't afford anything better. You are the garbage fish, the bottom feeder, the aquatic rat, from the dark prison of your mother's mouth to the freezing ice bath. Your life was nothing but crowded suffering. You filtered the world's filth, only to be treated like trash yourself. Even in death, you get no respect. You are just a protein block on a cafeteria tray. Nature designed you to survive anything. Humans designed you to suffer for profit. You were born to be a product, manufactured in dirty water, modified by hormones, and harvested like corn. So when you see a cheap fish taco, remember the cost, remember the crowded pond, remember the taste of the chemicals, remember the suffocation. On the ice, your existence was a glitch in the pursuit of cheap meat.